Whilst away, there was a conversation going on in Ghana, and I'm saying, "Ba, also me pay omonim day about that sector. Need home commerce be a bit me abonya because all of us, I think I've been using cars since 2016, yeah, and every year you try insurance. Every year you try insurance. Me say revenue for agent show them or can say insurance for no omo chinchimi ensa aguyachi no boy yam bang upo. Also because police for how and after no a huge conversation in Ghana. I think the enrons or some say what used to say insurance third party no I try for cars no in fact so because as I'm to obi few to even get so we claim policy company asem unimu obi twa no na afi asem aba no obi few konebra sa and I'm say my many enterprise insurance for any komo because I've worked with them for so many years and I say come ko sunyane e could be a hospital be our university Emma a year sunyane F4 meaning as Zionfelix when you're head of corporate work group or enterprise insurance Mr. Watson and I said Richard Watson thank you very much boss. What to say briefly enterprise insurance policy better sana moye.
Okay, so me that say enterprise insurance ne dear your policies emu ahodo so at say your dear your individuals,
okay,
and your dear companies,
okay,
say now kind no your car insurance car like almost friend is saying car
motor insurance
no dream car
yeah
your car insurance, motor insurance, and your travel insurance,
okay,
and your the personal accident policy, okay, and your home insurance,
okay.
Well, we want for individuals, no.
Okay.
But companies, so more manufacturers, production companies, you know, almost so your motor insurance for their fleet, okay, and your fidelity guarantee, you know, we want and maybe your directors and officers liability, your professional indemnity, and for more consultancy work, and your medical malpractice for doctors, and yes, also asset or risk or fire insurance.
Okay.
So see, police need it. Also.
Okay.
Also.
Now, yendi a motor insurance no enkomo. Motor insurance no a day.
Okay. Motor insurance no. You know, mistake they say I'm out for year policy no say oh police betting me.
Yeah.
You know, but AMRA Motor Vehicle Act no 1958. I will say obia okra car and now o use car no dey o say o ensure say o car no third party insurance also and only a basic
third party insurance
okay. Basic also what sign insurance and you say police bet you into it ninti to say say a bot wa o road user no ho ban so Zion just say if an say unam chrome ye need insurance emra we wo on unam chrome na o dey apem obi oh say and for me honestly imagine the chaos all the time in the country so at here in Timra we will say I will say third party need a basic no or say we just to also help road users and it be say obi pra now there was certain regulations any guidelines ebi hum say a bit
okay you know third party no anything there
so third party insurance ni say car unam kwan na akwenhia bi ehia wo fault so wo fault say bia me nam na me de me car pemo na o car na say me fault say den me fix ma because o be pese me ya into the insurance company be any say third party insurance wo dey na say no because me want third party insurance me ko report my company na omo be fix it wo car ma but in that instance no or incident no say me car essay because me find only third party no me can anything because between the contracts wo your third party me contract me with you find the enterprise insurance many enterprise insurance we are into an agreement
first and second party no we are first and second party
exactly
the third party or
third party here don't know
contract
na me enterprise no wa we che bia o third party
okay
into say BBC na me call contract ni say me call catch insurance company say ni say mako say obi car wo na we here third party into wo car no and a company bear then ever fix it. But in that instance, say me car then say and count. Me and me insurance company also can fix it.
Oh dear. Okay. Now let's look at the situation by third party means that only the third person, yeah?
Yes.
So so any party can anymore affect you.
Good question. Into nipa tika ni so omo ye then omo ye third party.
Okay.
You know, because while we are driver or the owner of the car, no, anybody else or tika ni biano or your third party.
Okay.
Unless say bia or ye we busi or household. So what I say bia wo and fan or household, they are not seen as third party.
Me na me insurance no.
Yes. Say all household
Okay.
yes. But anybody else outside your household or tika ni no. And I say bia or even outside their pim no. And even only car.
Okay.
With their pim will be torn there or quite on. Maybe a brake failure. Or the cost and now the pim no.
Normal.
Or no see a third party. It's no pra and no being so car no so pra. And no see a third party.
Excluding your family members.
Yes.
Extended
Household.
and nuclear.
Say a household, nuclear,
Okay.
mainly household.
Okay.
Because you are seen as a household.
Nti me bafi na me the remote a big gate. Me need me bag your neighbor. Na be a pen no atofo no pra or me band no third party nka no.
Okay. And no yeah different.
Okay.
In that case, say a accidental. And say no there you better no.
But say household na be am.
Say no na on can.
Okay. Okay, still on a third party.
Okay.
If I say me na me share she me say traffic ache. And I me am phone so sa me pede me na ache na me de bo bi kem na ono so can ko bo bi kem. Me na me cause it accident, but I say two cars now affect no. I going to cover the two cars or third party into the third person in kwa.
Okay. Into first of all, no, third party no your limit.
Okay.
By default, currently no CCR by default, the limit here 8,000 Ghana cedis.
Last time I heard it was 5,000. It's more too.
Yes. Say,
And I obi in a day.
no. By default, no,
Okay.
8,000 across the industry. So what I say, 8,000. But you have the luxury to increase it. Increase it at an additional fee.
Okay.
No bonya day.
Okay.
So what I say. For retail or individual, no, every additional 1,000 cedis a year, 20 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And for company, every additional 1,000 year, 40 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So in that instance, no say be what PIM will be, and also that ripple effect. There's always every proximate cost. The first instance, one I would the PIM.
First one.
No. So ultimately, no, you are liable for. But however, say if your limit is 8,000, near amount 8,000, and the cost involved,
more than that's what covered the car. Okay. So with the 8,000, me I've always known that 5,000. Because I'm almost say 8,000. Most people don't know. Say your limit. Our insurance name. Because oboha me will feel my friend. My friend, Pokia, Charlie, makoto ka fufuro. The insurance oh na Pokia insurance ame. Me name details of the insurance because it's not kind by force I was all here. Now me da bomb car na me come baby. Oboha just so unyas the na there 50 billion per insurance will cover. Why is it that we are not told all these things?
Okay, no credit there, ideally, say, auto insurance, I will say, underwriter no, or the salesperson wouldn't procure auto insurance number. Also, church or sign. I mean, enterprise, we do that very well.
Okay.
We ensure, say, we lay down all these, as professionally, we all say a church, because any say, as MSC, I think never make a say, say this, say. Now limits need this, and I can initially net 5,000, but premium cost so. Premium so cost so I am limiting so I think. Cost so. See, I know 8,000. So normally, ideally, in criteria the be man no, also. But do don't answer any kind. Do don't answer any kind. So now kind, I think say 2 ways.
Okay.
I will say, so then continue educating amount for. And also, you interested individuals as well.
So 8,000 is it for the whole year or per accident?
Okay, so 8,000 cedis for the whole year. For the whole year, but say a same C. A same C. Example now mine. A same C. Na say be a cost near 4,000. You have 4,000. I mean, I can't say 4,000 for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But your friend be reinstatement.
Okay.
You pay some fee. Now what's that? limit na then I call back to be na age na 8,000 no. So the rest of the year no you still have the 8,000. But one year reinstatement now it means that the rest of the year was saying 4,000. And so normally your advice is say while we share parts prices currently, in Yama bots here and all of that. If a car we use to, if there's a truck, pickup, say be mistakenly oko pay and I say there. The probability a hono. Now why should I say okay, 8,000 is some amount, 20,000 or 10,000. Send a BBC, anyhow. Because they confirm here 50,000 and indeed they suffer such losses, third party losses. To make us say there na more than 50. As you may say, namna BBC.
Okay. So commercial vehicles and private vehicles, do we pay the same?
So yeah, in terms of premium.
Premium, yeah.
No. There price and third party pricing, insurance it's all about risk.
Okay.
So the level of risk determines the pricing.
Okay.
Private vehicle is 557 now.
Okay.
Who used to maybe pickup or van, any a different type, any a 761.
Okay.
Near commercial.
Trotro for the taxi phone.
And also you're different. In fact, bar simple there. I want the standard, but the number of seats and also count. In fact, in all the motor insurance, number of seats also adds to the pricing.
Okay.
It's bus one there, truck and so on there. Even caterpillars.
Okay.
We have a few special types.
Okay.
Also more there. It's price and there. It depending on the usage of.
Okay.
If you know, and I say, and the price.
Now, yeah, this case where we have taxi hailing services in the country, and most of them do register as private cars, and they end up using it as a commercial vehicle. Let me add with mobile, but Uber is popular in Ghana. Now I've gone to register my car. Say me and be as a private person. Now me Uber as a commercial. And a bus say me register as a private car with insurance. Now I'm going to Uber, now as MCR. Do you treat it as a commercial or how I'm registered now would be treated?
Okay, good. And if it be utmost good faith,
okay.
You expect to say, wow, to insurance, no, obey no cray, I can't say. Say, be I shall say no obey no private, but say, what's the son is obey no commercial? I will say, inform me or company, say, see, I can't be no commercial, but one can I system and I your policy you who say a private, but what they call a commercial, and bibia kosi, it will be treated as a private. One share, I mean, it because of a nintino, na a na claim na yede. Among for intia, but we it be a case utmost good faith. Una nim dia we use. The moment say BBC, what's the policy no a year man BBC sample, just tell your insurance company. So I'm using a private, but since I'm Uber. And I say Uber, since I'm private, because all those factors come into play if a same CR. Because you will need to know, say, then and now they can at that time and a same CR.
So that we can in the beginning of the conversation now, people are saying that I can't say much change so great because I say Mr. Meboya Conde Brav, no cofa broker, cofa lawyer, for 8,000 Ghana cedis. Now lawyer can be say for 8,000 cedis. Now, people are saying that insurance no, and no optional. It should be compulsory because I've been using cars since high school, uni 2016 to date, like 10 years. Me insurance company be holder. I've bought several cars. Me car me accident in Poda. Nyame adom. Ebi na bibia say our office third party no cover at the asset me car. So o can say third party cover.
So we offer third party policy there. You will be a friend of comprehensive.
Maybe draw yeah, but third party there.
Oh, they were your insurance company.
And to be what day. And me my used car 10 years. Yeah. Me cans me mam hot day. Into I'm for say then there's no point in us doing insurance because me in accident. So why should you have to do insurance?
So na me kind of fiti ashasi no eyemra. And you say enterprise insurance and I say industry no and echeche amount for so air law the Motor Vehicles Act 1958. Yeah. It's no there that one. So now so okay so why insurance for 10 years she see third party need there so na me kind liability to someone else. Okay. Now see an enterprise insurance say digitalization. What I say, like how do we call it in Chibet?
Abefo.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, well, BBFN Claim Express.
Okay.
Online. And who hears about office?
Okay.
Once I work pictures, estimate Otina baby I will be a ufie a wherever you are. You just online you upload the claim and no you don't need to come. But you also know because of Inyama says when metia claims metia premium bear 10 years. I mean make there and yes okay. You will be the package be about enterprise insurance but your friend third party amplified.
Okay.
Say be 557 now with you 400 C discount. Now be saying 657.
Yeah.
Okay. And on you say de sikabe 5,000 e bo kan ho ban.
Apart from third party 8,000.
Ordinary nanka third party the wo kan ho.
Okay.
But third party amplified yes okay wo kan no with the 5,000. Enyema miensa and ebe cover damage to your windshield. Theft or damage to your side mirrors.
You do 2 side mirrors now. Okay.
And your friend is saying minor scratches.
Okay. Okay.
Minor scratches. And you're dental. Said dental, they only say minor scratches. So to a tune of 5,000 within the, just pay 100 cedis. Normally, especially taxi drivers, normally I'm windshield. Any friend is saying side mirrors. So just add 100 cedis to it. Now the bisa no, you bear 5,000 up to 5,000 limits no. You bear cover.
Ultimately comprehensive. None why yes 6.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I'm on for say comprehensive no.
We come to comprehensive, but let's look at this situation elsewhere in the world. You share the history of the driver. If you're a first-time driver, the policy is different. If you are somebody who has driving for a long time, own accident, or policy is different. Or you'll be or driving history because of accident, or policy very high. And again, comparatize who's a good driver. Now, if you accident, then we are increasing your price. You need Europe, you need America. Why are we not learning that? Say, I mean, I'm driving 10 years now. I mean, accident that. They be a clean sheet. Many will be a driving school to call you so who you knew. No, I train for this or your policy money. You need to the same price.
Okay, so what I say, before Uber take insurance, no, fill it form.
Okay.
And we ask all those questions. How long have you been driving?
Okay.
So we assess the risk or the person involved or you sukano. Ninia can be. Now, in terms of say which car now unye claim. Say Oba Fufra, Ashasiano, that says a comprehensive near Kawas, Ashasiano, you start here, Oba started with 0 discount.
Okay.
1 year claimer, the following year, you earn a discount.
Okay. With the comprehensive?
Yes.
But so it doesn't affect the third party, no?
No.
Third party in the same level.
So third party in a tariff.
Okay.
A fixed. I call it a broadband. No?
Okay. In the same price.
And they're fixed.
And you way okay.
And the difference is with the usage of the car
or
the type of car. But say, would you have 557? I'm assuming you have 557. Say a private car. Private car. And a van also will be a same level.
Okay.
Comprehensive, the factors will are a determined pricing. The value, apart from the usage, the value of the car.
The car, yeah.
Maybe our car 500,000, maybe 300,000. So to start with, you into the same premium. Yeah. But in terms of earning a discount, no claim discount because you will drive it well and all of that. Every year, say when you claim unya discount. When you claim the following year, discount may increase. It costs to the 5th year.
Okay.
Until maximum 50% discount.
Okay.
And no yes. But uye claimer, it means the following year you will be penalized. Or discount ebe paper. No as I say you.
Okay.
What
the comprehensive about any to somebody who doesn't understand ubuha or car na adwunkwan koso krampoda de bia opere phone 557 na wa free adwo about to twa me na etwa na assign a soft copy ubu omba oni hard copy kwa wo sha police osebo so esimo short code osebo short code ni abo ese akwas normal ntino normal enya comprehensive no dey a cover dia ne dey.
Okay, says is here and you can't third party. comprehensive na nkasa no third party near den ehim
Eshim.
na uye no si nchen a wo car na wo use no e cover wo against accidents, accidental damages, impacts, collision, fire, sebia car na hye, theft, yewia car na nkasa anase yewia some parts of the vehicle. In fact, flood is also covered.
Yeah. I'm for kai fly you so.
Yes, flood is also covered.
Okay.
So nti sanyama wenya no wo car no. Nti no se wo kona wo say obi car na wo so car na ese a insurance no betua e car na wabo obi no ene wo so wo car na ere asay no. So comprehensive need there no eno ane say ye hwe wo liability to third party no na wo so wo car asay and no any comprehensive no.
Any cap like
so the cap near was sum insured. The sum insured near the value of the car. Now in determining the value no normally I can say share market value. You know amount for share insurance as accounting depreciation, you know. But Zion when him say okwabuso kanya car parts ebavo.
Yeah.
Embavo. Embavo. So the parts constitutes the market price. So who koye comprehensive. My examples say there oya madam for who free Ghana. O can near 500,000 but boys into no
200 now me
same coin insurance now.
Many 200 no. Yeah 500 of the 500 no.
It's still bet me out on insurance no. Still bet me out on insurance no so what. So you don't have to go and do the 200 because okoye 200,000 as a the BCA. Your amount are 200,000 now. Into market. Into minto. So you have to ensure that they be okoye comprehensive now. Check the market price. And check with your insurance company as well. So now I send a BCA and you have to be corner bra no cry 1 year value ni you know all those back and forth.
Who does the value? You or me?
The onus is on the client.
That's what we can through. Because I remember when I was going to register my Mercedes, return fresh now. I think APSA for them deal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We call no, I'm catching me comprehensive, and they asked me the price of the car. But me calculation, my man Ghana has at that time, I think 2015 or so. Make calculation, I think I spent like 120,000 cities. But I told them it was 100,000, and I was saying, make you 10,000 cities plus or so. So if you leave it to a typical guy, yeah, you bro from the casa be kind of correct. A typical Ghanaian might give a lower price of the value of the car. Ebasa na anyamo na ho bechire.
Okay. Internet na make us say insurance na utmost good faith. You say my value of the car. What the maya? And you say nimu. We also do checks. There were risk engineers.
Okay.
Our company. So I say. Intino say so we would advise you. You better advise us. Okay. Value with a year too low. Into sa shebio. Say over the bar to say better say the value way sa shebio. So all advice you remember, but if you still insist, say no now pay. You be pay baby out to a contract because I same see. Na say claim say value no now say 200,000 or 100,000 in dia claim out there be unyaninia because under insurance now then we can refer you to that discussion. Sometimes almost ebi mo ba omo yet say the omo nkai say omo an omo yeden omo insist say we want this value but the onus is on the client but the insurance also they will to advise say value we there and yes share but the client insist then you have some agreement or addendum better at all.
My sister friend Annette also had the same Mercedes that I have. Now, I'm not going to advise them quite comprehensive. According to the advice, they say the engine say, and I think she was supposed to pay like 20,000 or so, but the insurance they gave her like 18,000 comprehensive. No, but when you full amount, why is it so?
Okay, so about comprehensive now, it will be a friend no excess.
Okay,
excess or deductible. Excess or deductible, they say una the BCR. you bear the first portion of the claim. Normally, a year, you can say excess near 10%. You can 10% or a minimum. Let me give an example. A minimum 500 CDs.
Okay.
The infant sister they say be not claim near 20,000. Okay. And or the 20,000 about because excess no was no. In fact, excess no your option by default no comprehensive no excess no also. Say any claim be obey to the first 10%.
What is excess?
So excess near the first portion wo. So it is there to sort of caution you say and you say oh drive here.
Just drive anyhow.
Would you say BBC insurance company but if you know say you have to pay some portion.
Be very careful.
So excess na say a certain portion of the claim amount na will be tuabi. Say 10% out the 20,000 but will be 200.
Okay.
The amount the full 20.
Sorry,
will be 2,000.
Okay.
The amount the full
amount
20 no. Na 18,000. But you have the option to buy it.
Okay.
At the time auto insurance no.
Number 100%.
But and at a certain rate, it's more than will be auto with the excess applicable. In an example, say I can say BBC 20,000. That's the excess was so. You be 2,000 because I know your worker. Need to 18. But say I shall say not towards that excess no. They be to 20,000.
Now let's still use Annette's issue as a case study here. Okay. Annette bought engine. Now Annette is driving on an N1. Now if I just talk on him, what can be claiming 18,000? After the car echo cry, will you buy the car for her?
Okay. So another thing is that before I even tackle it,
okay,
just like third-party limits, now make reinstatements.
Okay.
For comprehensiveness, own damage. That's what can. Anytime we make a claim within that contract period, mostly is 1 year, right? Also, when insure say, insurance near value near 200,000, and our net first will claim 20,000.
Yeah,
Eswate to 180. To the rest of the year 180. But or your reinstatement after paying the claim, no, you have some small fee to reinstate it. It means I come back to 200 no. So that this fire case needs it. Then I can say it's a fire here. Yes, insurance cover for fire, but first and foremost, and you say being here fire report.
Yeah.
To ascertain the AC and all of that. Yes, and comprehensive covers fire. If it's covered, then they bet you. And then
report near some more question at Zambano. Some report now say we debi engine to. And you could will ban you win the way and bear 1 year obi few for claim now.
Okay, so any man and also. So maybe let me just if it's an accidental case, first of all, the here also chat assembly sipe also chat pictures. So wo car no baby atochima any ebia onyo akuna wasa any car also chat pictures also all pictures. Now say if there was another car involved I mean you need to also unya police reports and so I tell you now and no police report na shall say unya extract na say sometimes police report no ebe check but unya extract na obetim dia shall say eche na unya waje police report no then what repair estimate because based on repair estimate in the share near the ATL. And the other kinds of fail claim form. And we can see I mean enterprise insurance say online. If you have the estimates, pictures, and a copy of your driver's license, a valid one, and yet driver's license is
okay.
Because Ghana so driver's license they were and you are driving illegally. So I say, who upload this on your money when you know. But you see some of these things because your enterprise say or your baby friend same day claim. Say be a car no asset to a limit of 7,500 cedis. Then here is a driver or car no acquire airport office. Who Kumasi so acquire Kumasi Edum office. What the car no any estimate in the call. Your assessors or home share can any estimate normally workshop no aid didn't home. If you are okay.
Okay, so do you request for driver's license when we are
making a claim?
No, when you're applying. I was are you back after the break? I mean, enterprise for our conversation. It's very, very important. Media Zionfelix. Zionfelix is back, still here with Mr. Boateng, who happens to be the head of corporate work group Enterprise Insurance Media. Zionfelix. Me watch downloaded Nala on Google Play Store and I say App Store na Seniska Ebagana. Oh, your bogade ya no ane obi o Seniska Bagana. More US, Canada, Europe, UK. Download Nala. It is Seniska rating very high. We'll send you straight. Now bani pa mobile money wallet mu and I send a bank account mu without any stress. You have now be first and Seniska na enko you na the rating so is very good. What download ya me Nala for the common say obi already start with me Zionfelix be an on Cheniska. To share I already start for the first time. I use the promo code Zionfelix. They will dash you money on Nala. Download Nala, Nala, or America, or Canada, or Europe, or UK. Nala, no biaja tum all this and this kind of Ghana, Nigeria, any other part of the world. Mr. Watson, it's if I have third party, can I migrate to comprehensive?
Yes. Okay. Say bia uye insurance no. Ashase no na unisika o de be comprehensive nti no. Also all insurance nti we started with third party. What's our policy no the air running no. You can always change to comprehensive. And you bet me aye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now to obia a shame trim say insurance there. Just for police for a bit change me and if I so be no. What will tell such a person?
Oh, my question is insurance no ya ono na eden e bone ho ban because onam ho koi savings a ye nia o mpese o be eden asembe to e okwan ho a wo de usika nia a wo de aye we save so wo de kwa kotua e ka wabo insurance ne de ye wo ye ne ye nso otim na otena se so etiase a wo be hu se na wo be no na wonya company a obeboa it is enterprise insurance or be church onyema mu year ebeboa pan because even not just individuals, even companies. So, to sell business, you say, you are making profit. You have savings, but I don't think say BBC now sell don't sakoye den. Eco boom. A brand can insurance or home because our savings will be there den at the forefront. Internet there, your savings now your insurance. Perfect combination.
I remember somewhere in Hamburg, my friend near a party and or college the car no to car ni back. Card na screen na watching onim so be ban or go boom on only problem one of fan phone na ko insurance nothing or say insurance for ni pa ko be delay or so you to can call baby but ha no say asem do I have to come to enterprise insurance or say nipa na or third party never say third party nipa na or third party no na also on insurance for ni delay.
Okay, wa we asem no wa say obi kan no on our contracts, contract with enterprise or whichever insurance company it is. And so on our sell or report it. However, so one your third party na no. On also bet me in your police report with pictures Acco insurance company, but we a third party. It's the bet me and say do documents but they also have to contact the person that they have contract with. That's on Pakuno here and say, I see me say. And so also on putting in claim because on one fact claim now unreported claim now insurance company because we a third party, you are not party to the contract on your corner.
If I make a claim, how long will it take for me to get the money to fix whatever I want to fix?
I'm on
because I know for say forever and mine.
Once the enterprise there will be a claims express.
Okay.
Claims express. So basically the chance say unya claimer the moment I or reporting your risk engineers on bear all those provided say all documents available. Obo ho document near for the 3 paba but on all county days no as part of it but also the UDBBA bar risk assessors no on bear assessment no na claim officer no na yenya approval normally per NIC guidelines maximum is 21 working days.
Also on your claim.
But enterprise you share to do that.
Do I need any middleman for my claim?
Okay. So insurance nankasa no yewo menkasa middleman but middleman yewo intermediaries.
Okay. I'm not from brokers, yeah.
Yes, we have brokers and we have agents.
Okay.
And yeah, what the company nankasa no omone customer directly.
Okay.
Into be say so broker and our agent you route it, you can route it through intermediary or who represents you. because on through the personal insurance, no, you immediately call the intermediary, no, say. If you also deal directly, what relationship manager, our company name, our name, Edin Gita, no, assembly C na over friend, or first of all, you take pictures and everything, then you report it through the intermediary, no, or if it's through direct.
This is a situation by many accidents. Unfortunately, probably broker dinner no who here. And I said dinner of our flight, minya no. The problem they had national comes or tata me. Can I come directly to enterprise?
Perfect. You can. Nothing stops you, even if you have an intermediary.
Okay.
Nothing stops you from going past your intermediary, coming directly to the insurance company. Because ultimately, una your policy holder. No.
Okay.
So I say, and so some can or representative now, you can always come directly to the company. Whether claim and I say even renewal, time as say be a renewal, some can intermediary, you can call the office or walk to the office. In fact, these days you don't even need to walk to the office because, like I said, enterprise insurance, you can sit at the comfort of your home and do your renewal. And when he say yes, and when he say about office on within some prompt now, paying can why your insurance no.
Ebi ene na me insurance no.
Okay.
Ene na me accident. Maka say ene me ye into no mint claim ya na.
Zion, sign you always you. Obey insurance 2:00. Not 2:10. Oko pay mo car. You bet you.
Okay.
The insurance kickstarts the moment you make payments. Now count documents. Once we hear payments, na insurance na chance.
Okay.
So I say. Over 2:00. If you're free of me, so now do traffic lights on and Okada be pine. You bet you.
Okay.
Because insurance no ashas here.
Okay.
What's a different from life? Once a life, they have a certain period.
Okay.
But general insurance, the car, all insurance at the moment to turn insurance na ashas here.
Now this is a situation where I'm dealing with a broker. My insurance ends and
Okay.
and I'm okay. There are even some places where almost say before say we be maybe 3 months ahead, and I will say we'll renew. How does it work with insurance? Do you have to renew 3 months before? They never be now or something renew.
In actual fact, till they na no.
Okay.
But they say you bet Kaiwo. You born Kai 2 months earlier.
Okay.
Text. It's very important. Say your insurance now we provide information, email address, or number, and Ghana card and other information, so that prior to renewal, no, you be your text message, you be your email, you be your call also from company.
Okay.
And you're born 2 to 3 months earlier. You have until the day now to do the insurance because a contract till that day.
Okay.
So if I say ewu and there, you have up to
Enra.
yeah. And next Sunday.
Okay.
I shouldn't have used it. And if I say next Sunday,
yeah.
right? You have up to 11:59 p.m.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
To do the insurance. You have cover to 11:59 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Now
12:1 board the next day.
And I make hold on me ban. So if I say any Sunday, right?
Okay.
No even say normal the company even my broker me the man say onye mami o because me ewune nti onye mami nene nto so at the space now me the man onye na me come ko bobi came space now me insurance na wuna onye renew no me maker.
Okay, so in this case no you even say o say ewu.
Yeah.
And ewu ene.
Ewu ene.
Ewu.
It's 11:59. Nti na me say broker no en renew mame.
Okay.
Nti ono me dem etua me say ka broker no na nya nyeye.
No. Who says Sikani do insurance company? Sikani do insurance company no.
Okay.
No.
Contract nyambaye.
Contract nyambaye. So, but sometimes, but strictly speaking, that's it.
Okay.
But sometimes there can be some dialogue depending on maybe the broker and the company, depending on the circumstances. But strictly speaking, you are not covered because once the insurance company can sikano to put you on cover.
Okay.
At the time, you see, that's why SMC is that time now. SMC, so at the time of the incident, no insurance.
Last one before I go, maybe I'm my comprehensive. I have 2 different cars. Then many be obi twi car no na me twi be ye kohoro.
Okay.
Ye kohoro car no. Unfortunately me hu na me bon me car mo me da bom. No more comprehensive. Even maybe me car will it cover the cars?
Okay. In fact, question will come. I draw my attention. Let me tackle the third party near kind. I meant to say households, no.
Okay.
Or more properties.
Okay.
Is not covered. Okay. But when it comes to injury and death,
okay.
Household, no, or more no. Now, example now, my say,
Oba. Yeah.
In terms of injury and death, is covered.
Okay.
But say, or more property. In this case, no, our property.
Comprehensive cover.
And outside the pim. What's
an accident too?
An accident, and the accident, but don't say one I say. So possibly a first car no. And so what they are pim the other car.
Yeah, a comprehensive no my you type part in my comprehensive.
But say a friend is saying the other car no. So the immediate one no there. It can be looked at, but say what I say the other one.
Okay.
So because it's your own property.
Okay.
It doesn't cover like household property because I don't know why they now there. What's our cost saying?
Into me didn't say, but me can't look at the money no.
But sometimes we can even look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can sometimes look at it. Okay. And you know, you go by law. At times too, you look at friends.
People have this notion. So I don't know insurance. Okay, my insurance 1 year. She has. Mom can it be? My insurance, my comprehensive 10,000, and even the 5-7 day cry the third party. My year afia so she anto me she ensi. Eh, cause come back back eh. And I'm maybe back.
Zion, okay. Infant say we insure a car for let's say 100,000.
Yeah.
First year, UTR premium be 10,557.
Okay.
For how long will you pay 10,000 to match up 100,000? Because watching a BBB can't say I'll say 100,000. What's the insurance you pull?
Yeah, can we so
yeah. Joa. Hey, be a no shame too. But unya baby or obi.
No name in family. What I say the car, Miss Bazo say the car.
You know, unya ba be no baby.
Yeah.
So one say, well, enterprise say you'll be friend and comp extra. Comp extra. What we are saying is, say be a car say well, you are without your car for a certain period. No, depending on what you select, we have 100, 150. I think it's 150, 250, and 500. You pay an additional premium. You know, if it's for 10 days, what's submitted BBA ejina so I am back to you for that period. Now car no. If it's a 250 a day. For 10 working days.
As in transportation?
Yes, like,
okay.
But it's scared they can't claim the amount.
Okay.
For a maximum of 14.
Okay.
But of course, that means I will say, yeah, the onus is on us. I'll say, yeah, in 10 years, you sort out because the more days they can Now, in terms of say, yeah, bibi also see unya, and no discounting no. If I no claim discount. In the first year, you are 10,557. So she see first year, next year you have 10,000. Bet you have 7,000. Oh baby. Into no si can insure same, but yeah they share insurance premium na utiano. The following year so she see a besa down.
Okay.
A besa down. So
now let's look at the situation by Miko Kumasi na me car. I say comprehensive. I'm talking about comprehensive. Me car say si Kumasi infin baby. E hono no me ntwen ma claim mrane and say e be ye kan wo sai obi abiko Kumasi for a meeting no. That situation you be handling saying.
Okay, so baby san if can movable you can call the insurance company, right? Or maybe a mechanic near you. Eventually the car has to be towed. Or see a tow car no. Towing fee is also covered under the insurance, but there's some limits to it.
Okay.
So what I say, into no say o mechanic no ebe assessment na say if on timi assessment one no say a tow car, how there my tow car no workshop no. But what it means is that yes, at that point now you have to find your way to maybe our corner. Now actually damage to the car no you be share any towing fee depending on the amount. Towing fee shouldn't exceed a certain amount of the total cost, but it's also covered if you have to tow the car. to a workshop nearby. And it's covered.
Insurance question also powerful. Remember the last one. So I know somebody, yeah, and then on your accident, and per doctor's reports, no, the moon is no, also call say physio, say cardio, then why comprehensive? Into no, are you going to take charge of that physio, cardio, no, beko konina like hospital beko kono for the comprehensive? Make to yasa kanina.
Okay, so in this case, that or your third party,
Or comprehensive.
Into why no prior?
Nipa na no like any kind of like do you comprehensive?
On any prior.
Yeah.
Okay, so motor insurance no. While we driver at the time no or the owner no, say BB tour, there is a personal accident limit. It's another 7,000 Ghana cedis. So I say any 7,000 Ghana cedis.
Comprehensive no.
Yes, but once the main thing is the car and also your liability to third parties.
Okay.
But what as an individual now, the benefits you are getting, the maximum is 7,000. But there is I take your standalone personal accident cover. I don't know. Ubetimi FASA policy no at a certain limit or and for that unfortunately the limit is 7,000 for accident, and for medical expenses is 20% of that 7,000, so that's maximum 1,004. So there isn't much benefit to the driver now, or the owner at the time. And also if you want proper coverage for any accidental injury to yourself as the owner or driver, it's advisable to offer a personal accident policy. I know something say under the motor insurance it wouldn't help on the damage. And a third party that was involved there, and when you say at some point there has to be some assessment by a doctor, our certain award in terms of compensation. Then based on the NIC cap framework with injury, how we can compensate or pay the person. But as the driver or the owner, benefits in just
medical board no how do you handle it?
Okay, so the car board first of all the other thing is you need to report the claim to your insurance company so we fill a form quickly, even say if other documents in here ready, pictures of the incident like car damage incident in there, and if your car got damaged as well, fine, it will be submitted. We need police reports, but if you have police report then you're ready. Or the submit way, if you catch us say busuan for about Mamuntia say only insurance for you then also direct you on call insurance company because what could yes some arrangement or agreement, you are putting the insurance company into a certain position. So you need to report anything. Maybe say busuan for number or and way. You need to refer them. But if you also make any payments you need to have some MOU. Yes, you understand. But best we expect to say Obe inform me and Obe direct you on about insurance company so that we would negotiate or have discussion with them to see how compensation because you put us in a certain position where ordinarily maybe I can yes or say because we also have the expertise because we've been in business for so long.
We're comprehensive in the case of theft, flooding, so engine can I condemn fire and all that. Am I getting a new car?
Okay, so insurance company we have obligation to do one, either pay you or some insured some insured need value now the insurance so
me 100,000 by me 100,000 back.
And yes, that's what it means. Two, replace the vehicle for you of similar make and model. What I say? Two, and so or repair.
Okay, if it's repairable.
Yes, if it's repairable, like you said, yes, or repair. You understand? So the insurance company has these obligations to decide.
Number decided.
Yes, but of course, if you have concerns, you can only make an appeal. Then a dialogue is. But mainly, these are the three obligations of the insurance company to do.
And
so either repair, replace,
or give you money
pay
back
cash
to you.
in lieu. Yeah.
So if you're paying the cash now, is it the value of the car or the cash I paid for the insurance?
Typically, I will say a market value, no?
Of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
A market value, no? Because ABANA, let's say on the market value, if the market value is 200,000 and I'll pay under insurance, we'll not pay the market value.
The value of the money.
Because we'll pay under insurance, you will pay the cash, right?
Okay.
There are some cases where there is over insurance.
Okay.
But of course, like I said, all it's the prerogative stays with the company, no. Say, yeah, oh, I can get you similar make and model, and you find shell con, bruh, never inspect.
Okay.
Sometimes it could be a year higher
than
Woodian, but maybe it's even much, you know.
Okay, so a case where my car came 2014, I spent like 150,000 cedis on it.
Okay.
Now the same car costs the same year, the same model is over 253,000 cedis right now. In terms of say minimum year jumasa now be to car na me no maybe a minimum kasam 120,000. That was the price as at then. Now it's like 300,000 cedis. Maybe you ashe bibia like flat bar. Are you going to give me the same model which is 300,000, 250,000 cedis now?
Okay. First of all, every year, or even if the insurance is running, every year, okay, renewal.
Okay.
Also checking market price, no? Because with your example, no, now you know that it is 300,000.
So you do premium for 300,000.
Yes. So until a certain time now, okay, renewal, no, maybe na 200, 250, and cause no, you know, you don't leave it as the 120 from 5 years ago.
Okay.
Because as I say, in this case, the insurance company will pay you 120. You get
what you paid is what you get.
On kotok, because on kotoka no kotono 250 or 300,000, right? Okay. So as a policy holder, the BLSA will make sure, say, you are fully covered. You need to be interested in it. So sometimes I'm often on impulsive value or the amount, no. It's and you advise, but they still insist. But there are others too who do not know these things. So at every given time, now, so when sure say, Okano, adequate on the market. You know, maybe as you see, but you know, there was a time where the car prices were just
going up. $100 was going
What and so why if you don't act on it, BBC it will go against you. Because if we give you that money, we'll call marketing so especially where I'm saying flat case here by, you know, people had cars, almost cars. What third party say the end there also who say so can number back to the end there what car.
So insurance is for the car, so it doesn't matter who is driving the car at the time of the accident.
Okay, so whoever is driving should be a valid driver. Okay. And also the owner, if it's not the owner should also be aware that someone else is driving the car.
Because I stand to correct him, I think in the UK, the insurance is for the the insurance is with the person
the
which you can.
Not the car.
Not the car.
Yes. So yes, it's the same in the sense that I think what you're trying to drive at is a banner you can transfer discount.
Yeah, if I say maybe me na car, me na me call insurance.
Yeah.
But me you come na if you can. No that could accident because a car need to know would the insurance cover nipa na asana no because Kwame on your insurance me na my insurance.
Okay, but Kwame no
only insurance only car akwa insurance.
Okay, but o man the Kwame so use
car no
nti na BBAC wo car no.
Yeah, a car na my insurance na me insurance na or the car no.
Oh yeah, be fix the car. Okay. Once one man go ahead in the day.
Okay. But we need driver's license.
Driver's license need
no problem.
So
when you're qualified to drive.
Already you're not qualified to drive. You've breached law. So what I say. It's no.
I'm
yeah, answer. So basically yes. Even whether you are the owner or not the owner, once you don't have a valid license, claim it there because by law you are not a valid driver. I go police for Krahowa, you know that.
Okay. Okay. Now, total drivers now, I'm cars, my spare drivers now. The spare driver might have a license. That's the second part still no, or you're qualified to drive.
Yes. Once you are on him say or not the man say on chicken and our license, yes, the car, whatever damage is caused, no, yes, it will be covered. Insurance will cover it. Yeah.
Now, obey the international driver's license bar and also a cover.
Yes. International once it's valid, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wachi.
Anytime.
Contact details in case somebody wants to deal with
enterprise insurance. Yeah. Okay. All right. So with enterprise insurance, yes, number near 050 54 111 83.
Okay.
050 54 111 83.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much. So I talked to Mr. Richard Boate, on head of corporate work group with enterprise insurance. Any insurance on common, especially with motor insurance, because in recent times people are having complaints far almost insurance now for cars no. In fact, so because we car so many years onya accident bia na ye jinsika every year bia so also tia upo wantu ya aje kuti aja kwa ho a ono omo aso aishi intino mfaso so, and people also complaining say asambeto na obefrɛ insurance for no na nso akoye bwachi bi din konebra sa obi amfi na wankasa no obemabu, and that is why I had conversation with enterprise insurance the need to get insurance, not because of police, and how you can even make your claims. And then also we abeboa munye no nyina meeting as Zionfelix. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.